up? We're gonna be dyeing Katrina's hair today.
Yes.
And I might give her some quarantine bangs. No. So I have to first read the instructions because, you know, I don't want to mess this up. Even though, luckily, this is just like a natural color.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too bad. Skin allergy test.
No, it's
Did
fine.
you do that?
No, we're gonna skip that.
Use the solution immediately after mixing. Use in a well-ventilated. Avoid getting the solution onto the face or neck. If it happens, wash it off immediately. Keep and seek medical attention. So is this it?
No.
Is this it?
Yes.
Oh God. Okay.
No, that's tiny one.
Yeah, I know it's in here. A large towel. Get yourself ready. Yep, you got it. Mixture. Okay. I think we're ready. And I think to make this more fun, we're gonna answer questions about each other.
Yeah.
Because I think it'll be boring to just watch me put on hair dye on Katrina. So it's like, okay, I'm ready. What was the most prized childhood possession of my sister? Well, let me tell you, her stuffed toys.
Yeah, sure.
Her stuffed toys. She has a lot of stuffed toys. To a point where it covers her whole bed, and I think it's the cutest thing ever. Nothing to be embarrassed about, Katrina.
I think another possession is like when I was like 2 years old.
Yeah.
My aunt gave me Gucci shoes, like tiny Gucci shoes.
But you're like 2. You wouldn't understand the value of Gucci. So is it
now? I do.
Okay. What do you think is my prized possession?
I don't know. Your blankie.
My
Like the one that she wrapped around.
Yeah, it was wrapped around me when I was born. It was my safety blanket for the longest time.
Yeah.
Gotta invert it.
Yeah,
I think
are
I
we
fucked
done?
up. Oh, 5 times.
You did more than 5 times.
Oh.
You know, for my eyes.
Yeah, do you know what the professionals do? They section their hair.
They said not to.
What? So I just put it on directly? Okay, can you be my assistant and hold this? Wait. Oh yeah, you can do some yourself. Squeeze. They made it look
Oh my god, it smells so bad.
right? And it's just interesting watching me trying to struggle and put on all this foam. Okay, next question. What sports did we play growing up? We pretty much played
All the Asian sports.
all the Asian sports and like the same things because it was just easy to like take us to the same classes and like yeah.
But then I did some like ping pong during primary school. It was like a after school activity. It was pretty cool.
Foam me up.
But it wasn't like a competitive like thing. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, both of us.
So fell on the ground.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we danced. We both did ballet.
We swam.
We swam.
We did tennis.
Oh, for like 2 weeks for me, but you played longer than that.
I played for 3 years.
Actually, before you were born, I think I was in gymnastics.
Yeah. No, I was born.
Oh, you were born. It's just you were too tiny to do anything.
And what else? Badminton?
A joke was I was on the basketball team in high school.
Yeah. Like a phase where everyone goes to, except for me.
Yeah.
I hate
everyone.
basketball.
Actually, it's actually a really fun sport. Like I regret not being part of the team or like play the sport early enough. It's just I'm not blessed with the stamina. You know.
Yes. Same.
It's like a big test I never asked for, and when they're here, I'm like, alright, I'm just still there. What did they want to be when they grew up?
No, you said you want to be a vet since you want to be a veterinarian.
Since when? Veterinarian. Since when?
Since you were young, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Well,
You keep on saying, "Oh, I love animals. That's why I want to like be a
but
doctor."
didn't all kids like the animals?
Yeah, that's why they always say, "I want to like do vet."
Wow, and I'm living out my childhood.
But I don't know what you actually want to be before.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, really?
I used to like, not gonna lie, because when you go to like Asian family dinners, you usually get asked like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? And usually I just say something so they would stop asking me.
So what did you say?
I just say vet. But then that was like later on when I'm like old enough and they're like, oh, it's time to think about, you know, university. And I'm like, and I was just like, probably vet.
Oh, okay.
but I wasn't like
Sure.
Yeah, I wasn't like entirely sure until like year 11
Yeah.
or grade 11.
Yeah. Oh, what I wanted to be when I was little?
I don't know, something like artsy.
No, actually no. I wanted to be a teacher. Actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
You looked like you hated
You don't
kids.
remember? Don't you? Didn't like? When I was young, I always like, what's that word?
You like to you like to take your toys out.
Yeah, I like to just take my stuffed toys out and then like put it in front of me, and then pretend, and then like my mom, like before my mom like always buys me like blackboard stuff.
Oh
and
yeah,
chalks.
I remember that.
So like I always like pretend like our living room like is like a classroom, and then I just teach my stuffed toys stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
you
really
did.
remember what I taught them, but like yeah.
Yeah, I
But-
think so. Yeah, I remember that.
But then now I kind of I don't want to be a teacher. At all.
Yeah. Well, actually, tell them what you're studying now.
I'm doing psychology, which is something that I recently wanted to do like 2 years ago. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
which is cool. Yeah.
We actually didn't expect her to do psych. It was
Yeah,
a very out
everyone-
of the blue thing.
Everyone expected me to like
Do
do
art.
art when
No.
and then we
What kind of treats did they always want on their birthday? She doesn't really have a preference. Like when we ask for like a specific cake or like anything she wants to eat, she just like, I don't know.
yeah,
I want for me. You should know this one.
cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Everything cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
No matter what, cheesecake. Likes American type cheesecake.
Oh, I just got a huge whiff of. Yes. What's my favorite kind of cheesecake?
New York cheesecake.
New York cheesecake, or like the Japanese tarts.
Oh,
Cheesecake
you know what I
tarts.
miss? The Japanese cheesecake, like the ones really moist.
Yeah, the ones that are
Oh,
like they
not
taste
not
like
the not the jiggly ones.
no, they taste like a freaking like heavenly
Yeah.
sponge, light, like airy
Yeah. But even though like
deliciousness.
it has a similar texture to jiggly cheesecake, but it's like more dense and moist and more
Yeah.
cheesy flavor.
More
So it's so
cheese.
nice. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to section your hair off to like get the bits that I might have missed.
Jack. Oh,
I'm
my
sorry.
head.
I'm sorry. My first time dyeing my hair was like an actual like highlights. I liked it. It was during my grade 12, I think. I never dyed my hair.
No, you're 11.
Year 11. No, 12. That was my last year of high school.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I remember rocking up with like highlights, and everyone's like,
Yeah. I don't like massages. No.
The question was, what was one thing people commented about them when they were young? Like, what's something that you were known for?
I
as a
cry.
kid?
I cried a lot.
Look how the tables have turned.
Yes.
Like, at least you grew out of the crying. I still cry.
Yeah, but I cried in anything, like for everything.
Tell them.
I cried when my mom ate my snacks. I cried. And then I cried cried so loud that my mom told me to shut up. And she put her hand on my mouth.
What was it?
It was so, I think you were in school. And then I don't know. And then, yeah, I cried. And then she was angry because I cried and shouted, like, and screamed really loudly. So she told me, and then she told, no, cause it was the Filipino snack, like the corn
bits.
Yeah.
Corn bits.
And then she stole, cause I loved it before. And then she
Yeah,
stole it.
corn bits are so good.
And then she
Dang it, now I want
ate
some
it
corn
without my
bits.
permission. And then I just cried. I mean, you would cry when someone ate something that you love, right?
What, my New York cheesecake?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, what was one thing I was known for? I think this has just become answering for ourselves instead of, because we've realized this just
We
proves
just
that
don't really
know
know
each
each
other.
other. But yeah.
I think for me, I was known to be, as a kid, Mom and Dad always talks about how like I loved being in front of the camera, and I would like make like the cutest poses. And I went through a phase after that where like I was like, I hate being on camera. Mom and Dad, don't ever post photos of me on Facebook or tag me in it, even if you post it. And now I'm like completely the opposite. Like you check my Instagram, it's just like me really like
Stiff.
trying hard. I'm trying to be more
But
loose,
I mean, when you were young, you don't care what people think. So you
Yeah,
just do whatever you
exactly.
do.
So that's what.
So,
Maybe I should
like,
do that more.
Yeah, so like I love being a child because
Yeah,
you
you
don't
never
care.
care.
Yeah.
What's my go-to comfort food?
Cheesecake. I don't know. Oh,
Yes.
you love Asian food.
I
You
love
go with
Asian
you go
food.
with anything because like you love food so much. Like it depends on your mood actually.
It depends on your mood. Or like if I'm hungry, what's the first thing I would want to eat?
Salads.
No.
Fruits. I don't know.
I think. What's yours? I don't even know. You just eat whatever.
Yeah.
There's no go-to.
But my comfort food is definitely
Dumplings.
Yeah. And I only eat a specific type of dumpling.
Yeah, she eats the chive and pork dumplings.
From Wanzai Matao.
Yeah, like a specific.
It's like the best.
It's like a
one.
specific frozen
Yeah.
dumpling brand that they sell in Hong Kong. I think they sell it here.
But they don't have the
in Miracle.
chives.
What do they have? Bok
They,
choy?
no, they have the prawn and the veggies. But
That
not
tastes good too.
No.
Okay.
It needs to be chives.
What's the best place they've ever traveled?
Florida.
Florida.
What
Don't
else?
get me
What else?
started
What
on
else
Florida.
do you think about?
Well, because for the majority of our lives, we traveled to the same places. Because obviously, we'd go to the more exciting places.
And because of safety, we wouldn't really
Together.
want to go to like because our mom like we don't want like she doesn't want us to go to like France.
Yeah, or
Italy,
like places that she's heard like bad
stuff
things from. So it's just there's a lot of places we still want to go that are really exciting. But
Yeah.
based on places we've been to, there's one trip that I've been to and you weren't.
Switzerland.
Yeah. Oh my god, I sound so pretentious.
But
Yeah. I was
do
really
wanna go to
lucky.
Switzerland.
Yeah, I was
actually.
very lucky that they offered that as so basically in my high school we get to go to like a school trip for like a week each year, so you can pick trips that are local as in like in Hong Kong, and usually those are like service trips, or you can pick like the more fun ones, and obviously they cost a lot more because you have to pay for airfare and like the stay. So there was one year, it was grade 10, and they offered a trip to Switzerland, and I was like, oh my god, like why would I not want to go to Switzerland?
Yeah.
So that was probably one of the most fun trips I've been on in high school and middle school, because like I was in Europe without my parents, and all we did every day was just like play games, and we like had like cheese fondue one night.
Ooh.
I want some cheese fondue.
I've never really tried cheese fondue.
It's so good. It's
Yeah.
like heavenly.
But definitely the
Florida.
best is Florida.
Disney World is great.
Disney World.
Like y'all.
Wait, did we only go for Disneyland for that trip? Like
we
Disney
went-
cruise and Disneyland, or did we go to
sound very
other?
pretentious. It's
Like-
because we're very lucky. Like honestly, we're so lucky.
Yeah.
Our parents bring us to so many different places. We get to learn so many things. Not that you learn much in Disney World, but I had a great time.
Yeah.
But yeah, whenever we go to places, mom and dad try to make sure that we understand like the culture there. And traveling is a very expensive, but also a very interesting and effective way to learn about other countries.
And like it's a really go-to family time.
Okay, so there's 4 main ones, but we didn't go to Epcot, but we
I
went
just
to other 3.
remember. I just remember. The lines
It's
were
getting
so
really
long.
hard to section your hair out now.
I
So I'm
just-
just like smooth. I'm just like finding gaps.
I just remember we had to wait for a really long time for one ride because like there's so many people there.
Yeah, what was the ride?
Like the one with the Yeti.
Oh, the Expedition Everest. Why do I know the names?
I don't know. And like, do you remember one of the ride was super fast, like the rock
Oh, the
star?
rocket.
And yeah, I forgot what happened because it was so fast.
No,
but
I think
didn't
the
even know-
funniest part was, because in Hong Kong, the theme parks, they'll ask you to put your bag on, like, the side and stuff. But for
Yeah.
this one, they were just like, oh, just get on the ride, you hold your bag with you. But the,
Wait, seriously?
yeah, remember, I was clamping my bag so shut between my thighs.
I don't remember.
Like, I got off the ride and I could barely walk because I was just clamping my bag. What do they always disagree with your parents about? You always fight with mom. It's kind of funny sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, it's not funny all the time. But... So Sometimes I'm just like, when they start fighting, I just go to my room and I watch YouTube because I'm like,
That is
bye.
Same as dad, he just works, and my mom and I just fight.
Yeah, because you guys have stronger personalities.
Yeah.
Like, you don't talk as much, but you have a stronger personality.
I do. I'm a strong, opinionated
Yeah, you
person.
are. Nothing really amuses her in life. But that's okay. That's just who she is.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm like,
oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap.
I
Tissue,
felt
tissue.
it. I'm just like a brick wall.
You are.
I mean, only Korean entertainment amuses me.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
I don't know why though.
Amusing.
I need to dye your sideburns.
Yeah, sure. But just don't dye my skin.
I need to dye your sideburns. Okay.
You're like a good child.
Thanks.
You don't really fight with mom much.
I just know that like there's no point.
Wow, really?
I think that's what's been ingrained into me. Mother knows best. Final reveal. Wow, it's actually
It's
really brown on
good.
camera.
To be honest, it's not the color that I wanted.
Yeah, I thought
It's not blue.
I thought it would be
It's-
ashier.
Yeah. I think it's not. Because my friend got the greenish brown.
Does it
And
look
her-
greenish brown?
No, it looks like brown.
Does it mean we need to do it again?
No, like she has done it twice.
Oh, so it's just
And
the
it still
it's
looks
just the way
brown.
it reacts to your natural hair. Wow, you can see my messy desk from here, but that's the reality of life. But yeah,
yeah.
I think it looks, at least it's a different color. It's a
Yeah,
visible color, so
It's
that's
a more visible color. Yes,
that's
it
all
is.
that matters
I
really.
feel like I've lost so much hair throughout this process.
That's what you
Or, like-
get when you put chemicals in your
Or, like,
scalp.
my hair is so thin now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, go touch it later.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.